Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we are going to be looking at more turtles, as I promised. This is the last weekend of December and my last reviews of this year. A whole year has gone by, and I haven't been doing reviews for an entire year. I've only been doing reviews like maybe 6 months now, I think. Maybe a little longer or shorter. I can't really remember, but you know, I've come this far. And I'm not going to stop. You guys are going to keep getting reviews as of next year. I will be taking a week off. So next weekend, you're not going to see anything. But the following weekend, or should I say next year, it shall all begin again. But for today, let's look at the Playmates Toys 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. I got these off eBay. They're not all from the same seller. I got the Turtles from eBay Seller 1. I got Shredder from eBay Seller 2, and then I got Metalhead from eBay Seller 3. There we go. That's how I'm gonna name them. So the Turtles, I got all 4 for $75 before tax and shipping, and then after tax and shipping, it came up to about $85 straight. So if you don't include tax and shipping, they were about 18 bucks a piece. And let me just show all 4 here in one shot. Boom, 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 boom. So, the reason why I got such a decent deal, because that's actually not a bad deal. 18, you know, paying 18 bucks per figure is not bad. If you include the tax, I still only paid about 21 something, like 21. I haven't written it down. 21.25 per figure, including the tax and shipping. That's still not that bad. And the reason why I got such a good deal on these, I believe, is, you know, one, they're not the issues from North America. This is from the Italian distributor. So Playmates Toys has an Italian distributor called Giochi Preziosi. I think I said that right. I've practiced it so many times with my girlfriend. She took Italian, I didn't. She's giving me thumbs up. I think I did a good job. Okay, that's the only time I'm saying it. What did I just say? I don't know. But rewind it, and you'll hear me say it right. Anyway, this is their Italian distributor, and probably a European distributor in general. But if you get turtle figures in Italy, you are going to see that logo on it. You'll also see the logo underneath, along with the actual Playmates Toys logo. Okay, and you know, you also see, you know, the different languages and all that jazz. We're going to see if they give it. Yep, and there's the 2013 date. So these are the ones from that time period. 2012 is when the show came out, and then 2013 is when the toys came out. So technically these are the 2020 to 2020, the 2013 line. The other reason why I believe I got such a good deal on these, I'm not going to front. I knew this already. It said in the description, and I double checked with the owner or the buyer. Donatello, never been opened, never sealed, never been unsealed, if you will. Okay, like around the entire edges here is still sealed, it's still glued originally. All right, the flap is still over the bottom and all that. Bless you. My girlfriend was sneezing. I don't care if I'm doing a review, I still gotta tell her bless you, yo. So now Raphael's the same thing, sealed, 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 right? But Mikey and Leo, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I want to say that Michelangelo has never been opened before because his twist ties are still on one arm, right? I don't know if they all come with twist ties or if like only one arm came with twist ties, but what I do know is that the description said it, and then I asked and he verified. They have damage. They have wear and tear damage. He says, he claims he never opened them, but that the wear and tear damage ended up making the seal of the glue like evaporate, so it detached. And he used, you know, tape to seal it back together. Some damage there on the box too. So for box collectors, this would absolutely drive you mad. This would not be okay whatsoever. You would be like, what the fuck, son? Hell no, I'm not getting these. With Leonardo, I don't know, man. I don't see one twist tie on him at all. He does look like he was placed in there very well, but he could have been placed in there. And I would never know the difference. And he also has the tape seal, you know? And the bottom isn't even sealed. So I think in my personal experience, just looking at it, I think he was open before and then he put him back. But the condition of the figure looks brand new. Looks really good. So, and it doesn't look like the bootlegs. I did a lot of research. I may have to get the bootlegs just so we can go over that, because I think it's important you guys know the differences of how to tell between the bootlegs and not. One of a major tell between bootlegs and real ones is the shell. This shell looks way too good compared to the bootlegs. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you want a comparison, go look it up yourself, because I'm not putting a picture up right here. No, I am. Here you go. So here's a picture of the bootleg. And if you can see what I'm talking about, it's just the shells look off on the bootlegs. That's the main giveaway for me. And then the teeth and then the paint job, of course. But it's not impossible to get a good paint job and good sculpts on bootlegs. So you can't let that be the only way to tell it. But for me, it's usually the shell. All right. I've gone on enough about that. Let's go into the other figures I got from eBay. These are the different sellers. I got Metalhead used, open, loose for 12 bucks, free shipping. I didn't think that was too bad. He's got blue paint marks on him because I have blue paint on the set here. You'll see why on Sunday. He came in a little damaged. Obviously, there's a lot of wear and tear on him. He's got his own little metal nips. He's got flat metal nipples underneath those other nipples. I don't know what they're not nipples. I'm just calling them nipples because I want them to be. We got these bottom part of his shell a little loose. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, but that's how it came. Didn't come with the accessory, the missile that comes with his hand. I'm aware it comes with one. Didn't come with it. I'm okay with that. I'm not really bothered by it. I could just find another fucking missile and make it his new thing, you know? The shell is really cool. They made it like a sewer lid with the NYC logo on it, so that's awesome. The articulation is very limited. He's not like the turtles. In fact, I believe, after looking at them and just looking at them, that the turtles are the most articulated. They're the only ones that are fully articulated. The rest of these figures are a lot like the ones we were looking at last weekend. The 2003 ones. So limited articulation on everyone except the turtles, apparently. Now, this guy here, this shredder, is from another eBay seller. eBay seller number 2, I believe I said. I don't remember. One of the eBay sellers. And fucking, I got this guy for 25 bucks free shipping. It wasn't originally like that. Originally, it was 35 bucks free shipping. But I made him an offer. He couldn't refuse. I basically just took off most of what the shipping would have cost. And he was like, so it wasn't really free shipping. It's just I made it free shipping after offering him the deal I gave him. So yeah, I got it for 25 bucks straight. Not too bad. Unopened. Sealed. Right? But, what was the thing I wanted to bring up here about him? What's the butt, oh yeah. So the butt is that this is not from this line. Like, these came out with a different shredder. I'll show you. There he is. Okay. That's what they came out with. And these guys came out way after. Like, there's a whole nother line after the original line. There's so many more. The space ones look pretty cool. Mystic Leonardo looks pretty dope. Oh my god, why did I look at the back? Fuck. I am not feeling that Bebop at all. Bebop is too skinny. Weird. Don't like it. I like the new Trailblazer. Neutralizer. I get it. But yeah, this is the shredder that came with this line. The helmet comes off. I believe there's a glow-in-the-dark version of him, or a gold version. I'm not too sure. But yeah, he's pretty cool. And I got him for 25 bucks. So yeah, 25 bucks for Shredder. And then $12 for Metalhead and 75. Well, let's not include shipping and tax because I want it to sound cheaper. Okay, so if you're not including shipping and tax on the 4 turtles, I paid about $1.12 for all 6 figures, not including accessories for Metalhead. That's not too shabby. Could be better, but it could be worse too, honestly. I'm not really mad about it at all. I think it's gonna be okay because I can't wait to put them in the display. I want to see them in the display case so bad. I really do. All right, how are we gonna do this? You know what? We'll do the open ones, or maybe open ones. We'll do one each. How about that? We'll do one unopened, one opened, or whatever. And then we're gonna back this up because I'm aware of how close this is. We'll put Shredder in the back. He's gonna be on the top shelf. All right. And then Metalhead is just gonna stick on the side for now. Maybe I'll put him next to Shredder. I don't know. I kind of want to see Shredder on his own, so I'm gonna leave Metalhead there. Alrighty. You know what the deal is. You've seen my reviews before, and if you haven't, it's time for the Shazam trick. I'm not doing Abracadabra no more. It just doesn't have the same feel. But Shazam has a good feel. What am I talking about with the Shazam? I'm talking about like this. Shazam! And that's the Shazam trick. Okay. Yeah, I know. A lot of energy. A lot of energy. What the fuck, bro? Chill out, yo. Smoke a joint, yo. I smoked several and a bong, and it don't do no good. I still got energy, but I'm trying here. I'm trying. I'll just smoke more. Anyway, so we're going to measure these figures now with the handy-dandy measuring tape here. But before I do that, I got to tell you guys, this freaking line is amazing. I did the mistake of looking at one of the pamphlets that the turtles come with. All of them come with a pamphlet, okay, inside the package. And oh my gosh, bro. Like, oh my gosh. This is just another black hole. Remember when I did the review, if you guys watch me, on the Shell Razor with the Shadow Ninjas Leo? There it is. In its full beauty. These are the turtles that come with it. I kind of didn't realize that until last minute. I was like, holy shit, these are those same turtles. Same line. On daddy. This is the same show. I would have freaking gotten these high 3 hands in a heartbeat. I would have gotten the intercom, the turtle com, excuse me, in a heartbeat. The walkie-talkies. The masks. Oh my god, forget it. Look at this. The beginning of drones. Oh my god. And then on the other side, this is where it really gets like, fuck. Fuck city. I apologize to any of you right now who are going, great. Great, bro. Thanks a lot. More figures I need to fucking get because I didn't know about them before. And thanks to you, now I know they exist. And fuck, they look awesome. How am I going to get these now? I got to find these now. Thanks to you, you fucking prick. I know. But they're fucking amazing. Look at that. That's the accessory that Metalhead's missing. So I didn't really miss out on much there, did I? That's the original Shredder. I'm going to have to get him too, I guess. I'm not really digging the April O'Neil or the Splinter from this line to show, and the baby turtles too, but there are some figures I am digging. Maybe I'll get into those later on, I don't know, but I had to show you guys this. They got play sets too, you know, the whole rope pulley systems and all that. Over 40 feet tall. Oh my god, this is just crazy. Oh my god. In the freaking Komodo outfits and everything. Wait, I saw Komodo outfits. There they are. I didn't know I wasn't showing that. There you go. But yeah, this is a pretty crazy line. Pretty crazy. The Shredder one had the Turtle Machines one in it, like the cars. I'm trying to find it here. I think it fell. I don't know where it is. But yeah, you just have to take my word for that. Who cares about pamphlets, right? All right, so let's measure these guys. I put them in a position already. I articulated them and I got them in a position already to save some time. I like the way they felt when I took them out, and that sounds really, really weird. Daddy, that's what she said. Excuse me. These guys come in around 5 inches tall. It's just I positioned them, but before, when I was looking at them, they were like a little more standing up like that. I would say, yeah, about 5 inches tall. They're all about 5 inches. I would say Mikey's probably a shy half, like maybe a little under 5 inches tall, right? And then they all come in. The turtles I'm talking about, by the way, just the turtles, not Metalhead, not Shredder, okay? The turtles here come in about 3.5 inches wide. A little over, a little under, okay? Now, Metalhead here, he's like 4.5 inches on the dot tall. And from arm to arm, we'll just say 4 inches wide. Okay. Shredder's coming in at, damn, he's at 6 inches tall, a little over with that helmet, so he's probably 6 inches on the dot without the helmet. Okay. Oh. We'll say he's about 4 inches wide. Okay. So there are your measurements. Sloppy and rushed. Ain't that great? And let's look at, I don't know who to look at here first. I want to say Raph for last here. So let's do Shredder. Fuck it. Let's do Shredder first. Because we kind of already looked at Metalhead here. Something I'm noticing with Shredder off the bat as I was articulating him. First off, he doesn't come with any weapons, any accessories, any weapon grids. But he's got the ability to hold one if he wanted to, right? But his right leg here easily just pops off. So you guys need to be aware of that. Okay? Those of you who have this figure probably know about that already. And are like, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. But what are you going to do? Right? It's not really, it's able to be articulated. It's just, you're going to have to really do your best to articulate it without it popping out. Because if you try to straighten out the leg, that's usually when it pops out. Oh, snap. His helmet just came off. He's revealed. He's revealed. Oh, snap. There goes the whole epic reveal. I was going to do this whole dun, 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 dun. Oh, I don't know why it's Terminator, but I was just going to do this whole reveal. But all right. There goes that. There goes that. He's ugly as fuck. Holy shit. I thought I was bad. God damn. Only a face a mother could love. And even his mother was probably ill. And this is how it looks with the helmet on. Lines up decent. Not perfect, but decent. I like it. It looks good. I like it. But I gotta get that other Shredder now that I notice the original one, you know? He looks just a little more menacing, I think. This one looks good too, though. I don't mind this one. I don't mind as far as the look. I do mind that the articulation isn't as much as the Turtles. As predicted, Shredder is not fully articulated. His elbows are not bending at all. It's just his shoulders. His wrists or his hands, they articulate, but spin. Yeah, just rotating. The legs I already showed you. I don't have that issue with this leg popping out, the left one, but the right one definitely popped out. And the cape is amazing. The cape is fucking outstanding. I love this cape. This is so awesome. And it comes out by a peg, but it also goes right back in by a peg. Easy. Very easy. Okay? You know what? Speaking of pegs going back in easy. Let's start talking about shit about your mother. No, I'm just kidding. No. I'm talking about pegs here going back easy because Leonardo here was a very interesting predicament when I first took them out. So first off, let me go ahead and say that these guys were never open before. I could tell, especially Michelangelo and Leonardo, okay? These two for sure were never open before, and so was Shredder. Like, the seal was still on them. They were never opened, but these two, they had tape on the edges, so I couldn't tell. They were never open before, okay? There was no twist ties on him, so I thought maybe he was open, but there were no twist ties on Raphael, and he was completely sealed. So you can't use the twist ties as a tell. There was a twist tie on Mikey. He was not taken out of the cushion. You could just tell the weapons were still in there, securely in there. The weapon grids were securely in there. So Mikey and Leo were definitely not opened up. I take the seller's word for it. He was telling the truth. I could just tell. Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing up Leo first here now, first in the Turtles here, is because when I took him out, the back here, the scabbards or the sword holders, whatever you call them, they were kind of sticking out. You saw a gap. You don't see this flat part that you see now. Like, you see how it looks good right now? It just looks like the way it's supposed to. It was sticking out a little bit. Like, it had like this weird gap. It just looked so awkward. You could tell it was not put in all the way. And I kept trying to push it in all the way, and it just wasn't working. And that's what she said, right? But I was getting annoyed. So what I did was I took a freaking plastic fork and I forced it underneath the band here, the waistband here, the belt here, if you will. And I got this weapon holder into the hole of the waistband first, and then forced it into the hole of the shell, because that's what ended up being the issue. It was not getting into the waistband hole first. Once I did that and I just forced it into the hole at the same time, like, basically it was not lined up with the hole when I pushed this into the belt. Once it was into the belt hole, then I lined it up, forced it in, pressed as hard as I could, and there you go. That's why it looks so close together now. So for anybody who had that issue or was having that issue with this specific Leonardo, I hope that helped. Otherwise, it's just a lot of yabba yabba. Move on already. These figures came out so good. I have to be honest. Like articulation is decent. It's not amazing. It's not great. But it's really fucking good. Like, really fucking good. First off, all the freaking hinges are articulated. The shoulders, the elbows, and the wrists here. Now, they're not articulated like up and down. They are just going left and right. But that's still really fucking good. And you don't need it because of the way they did the elbow here and the way the mold is, the sculpt. Which, by the way, is also fucking amazing. Just like, he looks really good. The teeth look really good. You know, the scar marks and the skin, like the way it looks on the hands here and on the muscle flesh. This just looks so good. The feet, oh my god, this looks so fucking good. I love it. I fucking love it. Got his swords in his hands now. Like, the only thing that they didn't come with is different hands. They didn't make figures like that back then. Like, they didn't all come with different hands that you could pop in and out like the way Best Action does, or like so many other lines do, like NECA or SH Figure Arts, or you name it, right? But they still look good. They still look really good. And you can get them doing some great poses, great fighting poses too. His head doesn't look up as much, but looks down a lot. So that's, you know, that's cool. It is what it is. He's looking at you. Oh my god, they look fucking amazing. And then his weapon grid. Let me turn his head a little more. There we go. Now, his weapon grid came with another sword with like a cloth or something wrapped around it. Holy shit, his weapon grid says his name. That's awesome. Leo. Oh, that's so fucking dope. That's so fucking dope. I love it. Ninja stars and blades, like maybe they're rope blades or something. I don't know. I'm bad with weapon names. Y'all know me. If you don't, now you know. Alright, let's get into the next figure here, which would be Michelangelo. Michelangelo is a lot brighter than I'm used to for a Mikey. I'm used to the color that they chose for like the shade of green they chose for Raph. I'm used to that on Mikey, so this is new for me, but I'm okay with it. I'm not against it. It looks great. I think these would all of these figures would look great if their muscles and their scars and their scratches and their lines and their shells, if they were all highlighted and outlined like the way NECA does. I think that would look really cool. I know there's probably people who have done it already. Now, he's got some QC issues, this Mikey, and I've noticed it's the paint job. Because, by the way, paint job is amazing on Leonardo. Paint job is amazing on all of them. Paint job is just so great. But QC-wise, this Mikey got hit. His eyeball, his left eye, he's got a little piece of white there missing. So he's got like an orange pupil that looks weird a little bit. And then on his the tail of his headband, he's got a scratch mark there, cut mark, and some, you know, black dark residue there. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's from, you know, old age or I don't know, QC. I don't know, but it's noticeable to a certain extent. You know, back here, you're not really seeing that. So you're gonna see it on here because we're, you know, dealing with HD cameras now all the fucking time now. So anyway, he's pretty cool. I like the nunchucks too. These nunchucks are pretty cool. They're not amazing, but they're good. They're decent. They look like nunchucks. They're not the fucking Mutant Mayhem ones, that's for sure. Jesus, oh god, don't get me started. You know, and like I said before about the articulation, it's good. It's really good. It's not amazing, but it's good. I'm shocked. For figures that were coming out back in the day for $10, like these are really amazing, man. 2013 right here, 2012, 2013. Let me see. Hold on. Let's look at the bottom here. It'll tell you. 2012. These came out 2012. Well, they were made in 2012 and probably released in 2013. That's usually how it goes. Usually. Let's get him in a cool pose here. And then his weapon holders are in the back as well. For the nunchucks. His shell came out good. The green. You know, like, now we'll do a comparison from the last one I looked at. Their shells look like the same green to me. Alright. So that was Mikey. Oh, wait. Let's look at Mikey's head range, too. Let's see how much he can... Oh, wow. Okay, well, what Mikey was missing in QC on his paint job, he gained in this. Like, he's still got... Oh, he's got this mark underneath his neck there, too, but I can barely see that. It's not that bad. But he looks up really good. Like, he looks up. Way up. And, of course, looking down. All right. Awesome. Awesome. I need to raise his hand there so he's not smacking his brother in the head. And then this is Mikey's weapon grid. It says Mike on it. It's fucking dope. Ninja stars, more ninja stars, and his hook blade or something. I don't know what the hell this is called. But hey, where's my microphone nunchuck? That's alright. We don't need it. We don't need it. I don't have him on a level stance there, so that's why he's doing the balance issue there. Okay. And then we got Donatello. Donatello looks out fucking standing. He's reminding me right now a lot of the original Turtle look. The one that everybody was going nuts for recently. That like is like going for like 2,500 online. And it's like the old school Turtle look. The original Kevin Eastman concept. Peter Laird, Kevin Eastman, whichever one came up with it. One of them came up with it first. I don't know. But that original look of the turtle where he's got like a really long beak and they're all red. This is giving me that vibe. They did not do that by accident. Look at that. That looks so good. Holy crap. These figures are amazing. Now, drawback. What the hell is going on with his neck there? You guys see that? Got like a little neck mark there. Now, this figure was definitely never opened before. I know that for a fact because it was sealed completely, right? But that definitely looks like when someone's bending something too hard and the plastic can't handle it. It's not residue. No, it's definitely not residue. It's not anything like, it's the figure itself. That's disappointing. But other than that, he looks amazing. He's got enough neck there. He's got a really long neck to like maybe put something underneath there, like headphones or something, and it wouldn't look bad. Damn, man, he looks really good. Looks like the same color of green on the shell, maybe. I can't tell now. Let me see. Oh, Mikey's shell is smaller too. That's awesome. So the mold is definitely different from Mikey. He's definitely shorter and smaller shell. But that green looks the same. It looks like Raph is the only one that got the different color on the shell, because they all got their own individual shade of green on them. And his articulation is just like the rest. So not really going to focus much on articulation anymore, because they all articulate the same. But man, they articulate great. Because like, well, you know, really good. Maybe not great, but really good. Because great would mean that they could do other things, right? But it's still pretty good for freaking the price that they used to be. This is insane. Like, I'm so upset with myself that I missed out on these when they first came out. I like it. I like them. Now, his head range is similar to Leo's, where it's like not happening at all, non-existent. That's him looking up. And that's him looking down. And that's for his bow staff. Yeah. So he's pretty cool. And his weapon grid is also pretty dope. He comes with this different kind of bow staff. It's like the movable one, or the one with the chain segment. The segment. I don't know what the hell it's called. I'm bad with weapon names. We got the spear weapon here, the spear sword here, and the other kind of like, I guess they're like ninja stars, but they're ninja saws, ninja saw blades. It says Don on there. Yo, Don. What up, Don? That's freaking cool. All right. Now we get to my favorite, last but not least, Raphael. Oh my God. Just look at him. Okay, he's got to be my favorite out of all these, and not just because I'm a Raph fanboy, but also because I'm a Raph fanboy. No, because, dude, look at his fucking neck. Do you guys see this? The level of quality of the detail on the sculpt, on the mold. Technically, this is not a sculpt, this is a mold. So that means they all came out looking like that. That's fucking insane. God damn, that's sexy as fuck. It's all over too. Like, only like certain parts looked really good on the other turtles, but on him it's all over the place, especially underneath the neck though, I've noticed. And then the shell has this crack in it that looks great. It doesn't follow through all the way, but there is a little gap there that you can see on the edge. So that's pretty cool. And then the dark green just really just makes it stick out even more. Like, oh my God, he looks so good. Oh, daddy. His articulation, I have to say, is probably feeling a little less than the rest on the feet. It just feels a little less. I don't know why. Probably the same. I'm saying that. But, oh my God, look at the way I can get him to pose so easily, though. Look at that. That looks so fucking good. His teeth look really good, too. His face looks really good. I didn't really get into that with Donatello, did I? Donatello's face looks good. It's just, it's very simple. It's very plain because he's got no teeth showing. Right? But Raphael, he's got the teeth showing with the gap. I have to say, though, I like the way Leonardo's teeth look better. I wish they switched it, to be honest with you. That's the fanboy in me now. The fanboy is saying, yo, switch these around. I want to see Leo's teeth on Raph and Raph's teeth on Leo. Oh, yeah. But that's okay. I'm not really that mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. These are fucking amazing. These look so fucking good. I can't stop saying that. Like, I'm so happy I got these. And I can recommend these 110%. I just, you know, I do warn you that you're going to be going on second market for these. We missed the boat. For those of you who are like me and didn't know about these until now or catching on late about them, we missed the boat, guys. Definitely. These are amazing. And we could have gotten them for 10 bucks when they first came out. Imagine. Imagine. That's going to be it for this review. I hope you enjoyed. I'll give you one more like close up of them. Oh, did I look? Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at his. There's his weapons. There's a Raphael's weapon grid, and of course, it says Raph on it. Yes. Almost forgot. Almost forgot about his weapon grid with the hook blades and the ninja stars and the, I don't know what those are called. They're half size. I don't know what the fuck they're called, but they're dope. But yeah, let me just show you them together one more time. Donnie and Mikey. It came out really good. And yeah, as I suspected, by the way, Raph is definitely the only one that came with a different color. You know what? We're going to have to put him sideways because those legs are so wide, they don't fit there. Oh, snap. But yeah, Raph is the only one that came with a different color shell. I'll show you in the back here. The rest of them came with the same color shell, I think. But Raph didn't. I love it. I fucking love it. Oh, I saw it in his face, yo. Jesus. Yeah, they look good. They look really good. Oh, daddy. I can recommend these for sure. I don't know what the hell I was about to say, but I can recommend them. I recommend these. These are great figures, and I recommend them. All right, and then let's put Shredder next to Metalhead here. One last close-up of them. Maybe with his helmet on, right? Or close to it. Yeah, he's really short and he's really tall. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely try to spend no more than anywhere between $18 to $21 per figure here. Okay, so you want to try to pay like under $100 for all four if possible, if you can. That's what I did. That's how I got them. Yeah, because they had some damage apparently on the actual boxes themselves, and they were from the Italian line, the Italian distributor, instead of the, you know, American distributor. But it's still Playmates. Playmates has a lot of distributors, you know. This Giochi, was it Priozzi? I don't know how to fucking say it, but yeah, they're just a distributor for Playmates in a different country. That's the only thing. They're still Playmates, and I love them, and these are great. Let's look at what we're going to look at for tomorrow. I'm going to try to get Metalhead here without any toppling. All right, yeah. So, you'll see these guys in the music video. Stay tuned. It's coming up. It's coming up shortly. But before the music video, and no, there won't be any I almost forgot segments this time. I got everything. I remembered everything this time, goddammit. But I will show you what we'll be looking at. Which is the IDW 4-pack Loyal Subjects Best Action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The black and white ones. Can I fit this in here? I don't think this fits. Fits. That's what she said, right? That's what she said. Yeah, we're going to be looking at this tomorrow. I fucking knew I was going to end up getting these, man. I couldn't just hold back with Shredder, right? But I had to do it. I had to because they look amazing. And this thing opens up. I don't have to open these if I don't want to. These are meant for collectors. But we'll get into this tomorrow. I'll tell you where I got it, how much I paid for them, and so much more. Thank you for watching, everyone. I really appreciate everyone who's been watching. And, you know, I hope everybody's having a really safe holiday. Christmas is almost here, guys. One more day. Christmas Eve is on the way, and then Christmas Day. Boom. So I guess 2 more days, right? Because today's Friday, and then tomorrow's Saturday, and then it's Sunday, and then damn. Time flies. Holy crap. Anyway, I love you guys. And I thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you for sharing me out. And enjoy the music video. Peace, peace. Okay, one last thing before I let you guys go. No, this is not I forgot something again segment. This is I added something new segment, so it doesn't count. So I said that I was going to come up with something for Metalhead, and I did. I had this McDonald's Bowser that I wasn't really messing with like that, and I took his fire effect. What I did was basically, because this was not ready for it, I had to basically customize the fire effect. And I just basically shaved it. I started just shaving down with the X-Acto blade. And then, there you go. Then towards the end, I just snip the little end part, and here's all that stuff now, all the shavings and the end part and all that, and dog hair, you know, the usual. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much what I did. And then I made sure it's sized up with the hole right. That's what she said. I know. And I tried to do the best I can to make it circular so it would fit in a little easier. And there you go. He's got a flamethrower now. And it looks pretty good. I think it matches very well for the figure. You know, obviously if you're a Bowser fanatic or a Mario fanatic, you're instantly going to be like, that's not his. That's not his power effect. What is it doing on there? Don't matter to me. It looks really good to me. I like it. He's got a flamethrower. So he's got something going on. And that's pretty much all I can do with the posing, because if I move this arm, it falls. I move it up, it stays up. But then I keep it there, it's alright. I touch it again, it falls. So it is what it is. I'm not greedy about these things. I'm really not. There you go. See? It looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, that's it. See you tomorrow. Enjoy the music video. Subscribe and peace, peace.